Choosing the right Linux distribution can significantly impact your development workflow, productivity, and long-term satisfaction with your development environment. For professional developers seeking enterprise-grade stability combined with modern tooling, two distributions consistently rise to the top of consideration: Fedora and OpenSUSE. Both offer compelling advantages, yet they take distinctly different approaches to delivering a professional Linux experience. Fedora positions itself as a cutting-edge distribution that serves as the upstream source for Red Hat Enterprise Linux. This relationship gives Fedora a unique character. It receives the latest technologies first, often 6 to 12 months before they appear in other enterprise distributions. Developers working with Fedora gain early access to new kernel features, updated compilers, and the newest versions of programming languages and frameworks. This forward-looking approach makes Fedora particularly attractive for developers who want to work with modern toolchains and stay current with emerging technologies. OpenSUSE, by contrast, offers two distinct editions that cater to different developer preferences. OpenSUSE Leap provides a rock-solid, stable foundation built on SUSE Linux enterprise sources, delivering predictability and long-term support. OpenSUSE Tumbleweed takes the opposite approach, functioning as a rolling release distribution that continuously updates while maintaining stability through rigorous automated testing. This dual-track strategy allows developers to choose between stability and currency based on their specific project requirements. Package management represents one of the most significant differences between these distributions. Fedora uses the DNF package manager with RPM packages, providing access to a vast repository of software through official channels and the community-maintained Copper repositories. The Fedora ecosystem emphasizes free and open-source software, which means proprietary codecs and drivers require additional repositories. For developers, this translates to a clean, open-source-focused environment that aligns well with modern cloud-native development practices. OpenSUSE employs Zypper as its package manager, also working with RPM packages but offering a different user experience. One of OpenSUSE's standout features is the Open Build service, a powerful infrastructure that allows developers to build and distribute packages across multiple Linux distributions. This capability proves invaluable for developers creating software that needs to run on various platforms. Additionally, OpenSUSE provides one-click installation for many applications and includes broader codec support out of the box, reducing initial setup friction. The development environment and tooling available on each distribution reveals further distinctions. Fedora ships with recent versions of GCC, LLVM, Python, Node.js, and other essential development tools. The distribution's rapid update cycle means developers often get new language versions and framework updates within weeks of their official release. Fedora Workstation includes GNOME as the default desktop environment, optimized for developer workflows with features like integrated terminal access and workspace management. OpenSUSE provides equally robust development tools, but adds unique utilities that enhance the developer experience. YAST, OpenSUSE's comprehensive system configuration tool, offers graphical and command line interfaces for managing virtually every aspect of the system. This centralized configuration approach can significantly reduce the time spent on system administration tasks. OpenSUSE also offers multiple desktop environment options with equal support, allowing developers to choose between KDE Plasma, GNOME, XFCE, and others based on personal preference. Container and cloud-native development capabilities have become essential considerations for modern developers. Fedora has invested heavily in container technologies, serving as the primary development platform for Podman, a daemonless container engine that offers enhanced security compared to traditional approaches. Fedora CoreOS, a minimal operating system designed for running containerized workloads, provides an excellent platform for testing and developing cloud-native applications. The distribution's close relationship with Red Hat means it receives early implementations of technologies that later become industry standards. OpenSUSE brings its own strengths to container development through MicroOS, a minimal, automatically updating operating system designed for container hosts. The distribution's support for both Docker and Podman gives developers flexibility in their containerization strategy. OpenSUSE's Cubic project focuses specifically on Kubernetes and container orchestration, providing tools and configurations optimized for cloud-native development workflows. System stability and update philosophy create perhaps the most fundamental difference between these distributions. Fedora releases a new version approximately every 6 months, with each release supported for roughly 13 months. This cadence requires developers to perform system upgrades regularly, though the process has become increasingly smooth and reliable. The frequent updates ensure access to the latest features, but demand more active system maintenance. OpenSUSE Leap follows a more traditional release cycle, with major versions appearing annually and receiving support for multiple years. This extended support window reduces upgrade frequency and provides a more stable foundation for long-term projects. OpenSUSE Tumbleweed eliminates the concept of major releases entirely, delivering continuous updates through a rolling release model. Tumbleweed's automated testing infrastructure, called OpenQA, runs thousands of tests before updates reach users, maintaining stability despite the constant flow of new software. Enterprise backing and community dynamics influence the long-term viability and support ecosystem for each distribution. Fedora benefits from Red Hat sponsorship and the extensive resources of IBM, ensuring continued development and innovation. The Fedora community actively contributes to upstream projects, meaning improvements often benefit the broader Linux ecosystem. This upstream-first philosophy creates a virtuous cycle where Fedora users contribute to and benefit from advances in core Linux technologies. OpenSUSE receives support from SUSE, a major enterprise Linux vendor, while maintaining strong community governance through the OpenSUSE project. The distribution's community has a reputation for technical excellence and thorough documentation. The relationship between OpenSUSE and SUSE Linux Enterprise provides a clear path for developers who need to transition projects from development environments to enterprise production systems. Performance characteristics and resource utilization vary based on configuration choices, but both distributions demonstrate efficient resource management. Fedora's default GNOME desktop requires moderate system resources, though alternative spins with lighter desktop environments are available. The distribution performs well on modern hardware and includes optimizations for contemporary processors and graphics cards. OpenSUSE offers excellent performance across its various editions, with particular attention to system responsiveness and efficient resource usage. The distribution's BTRFS file system implementation, used by default, provides advanced features like snapshots and compression that can enhance both performance and reliability. These snapshots prove especially valuable for developers, allowing quick rollback if system updates or configuration changes cause issues. Documentation and community support represent critical resources for developers troubleshooting issues or learning new technologies. Fedora maintains comprehensive documentation covering installation, configuration, and common development scenarios. The Fedora community provides support through forums, mailing lists, and chat channels, with generally quick response times for technical questions. OpenSUSE's documentation stands out for its depth and organization, with the OpenSUSE Wiki containing detailed guides for virtually every aspect of system administration and development. The community's emphasis on thorough documentation makes OpenSUSE particularly accessible for developers new to the distribution or Linux in general. Specific use cases highlight where each distribution excels. Fedora proves ideal for developers working on Red Hat ecosystem projects, those requiring the absolute latest development tools, and teams building cloud-native applications using cutting-edge technologies. The distribution's rapid incorporation of new features makes it excellent for experimental projects and staying current with industry trends. OpenSUSE Leap suits developers prioritizing stability for production-like development environments. Those managing multiple systems who benefit from YAST's centralized management, and teams requiring long-term support for ongoing projects. OpenSUSE Tumbleweed appeals to developers who want rolling release currency combined with enterprise-grade testing, making it a unique option that bridges the gap between stability and modernity. Both distributions support modern development workflows, including version control integration, continuous integration and deployment pipelines, and infrastructure as code practices. The choice between them ultimately depends on your specific requirements, preferences, and development philosophy. Consider your need for cutting-edge versus stable software, your comfort with system maintenance and upgrades, and whether you value centralized configuration tools or prefer command-line flexibility. Either distribution provides a solid foundation for professional development work, with the best choice varying based on individual project needs and personal workflow preferences.